Thank you everyone taking the time out of your day. What I'm going to show you about Wiise is how Wiise tries to deliver 3 key tools to their users so that we are able to make your business solution simpler, but as well as that, more insightful. So we're going to show you how it works to be a seamless solution across your business application. Even how it tries to give you clarity on your business, whether that is through the clean user interface or even the insights that we make visible to you so that you're able to get a better understanding on their day-to-day operations, as well as their accounting. And lastly, then, how advantageous it is to have the strategic alliance behind Wiise and having a banking solution within your business solution. How there's various tools that have been brought to the table available for you to utilize, thereby making not only your banking with and accounting one, but it's also making it so that problems that have been identified for the small to medium businesses are directly addressed within the Wiise solution. So let's start. And let's start the same way everyone starts their day. We'd like to think it would be doing our tasks, but the reality of the business world is that it's addressing anything that's come into the office. And we do that through our email. Now, what we have here is, if I jump in, perfect. What we have here is an email from one of my customers, Mark, and he's asking for furniture, which my business sells, for an office expansion. Now, he's asking for a quote, and I would usually have to hop into my accounting solution or sales solution to then send him that information, and then I would have to push that back to my accounting solution. The whole idea with Wiise is that you work in a logical sense so you can easily navigate and directly address what you have to do on a day-to-day basis. So I hit Contact Insights, as you can see here with the Wiise solution. What this will do is this will use the contact synchronization between Office 365 and Wiise to then bring up Mark MacArthur's business relationship with your business. It'll read the email and identify if he's a customer or a supplier, and as you can see here, bring up all of the relevant information you would need to know about Selgorian. I can see their overdue amounts and amounts both and sales right at this point in time. I can even see their current balance, drill down into that graph and see those values. So this is telling me that they have overdue amounts in our aged accounts receivable. I can see that some of them are a week overdue and some of them are older than a month. I can drill down and see those 2 documents as well and see specifically which ones are extremely overdue. But we can see here, if I scroll down to the sales history, is that Selgorian has conducted a lot of business with us. So I've got confidence that Mark will be able to fulfill this order, and if I remind him, he'll even remember to pay those overdue amounts. So if I select New, and let's create a sales order to meet this request, it'll then allow me to create a sales order directly within Outlook. You can see here that it's even using the intelligence to read the email itself. It's identified the first item, and it's even identified that there are 2 different swivel chairs. So we just select which one the customer could be requesting and suggest the lines. And there you have it. The sales order itself has populated with all of Selgorian's information. It's even populated with the items that we needed to, and so it's given us the full amounts already. Now, if this isn't too much of a window for you to see all the information you see, naturally you could spread. Or we could use the pop-up like so to actually open up and explore a window right within your Outlook. And it works that fast. So right away, I'm able to then, even from here, straight back to Mark. Let's just email the confirmation. Here we can see it automatically populates with the email message as well as the PDF attachment. Both of these can be designed within Microsoft Word and put straight within Wiise, so you don't have to use a developer to design your Wiise documents. Let's just select OK, and that has now been sent as a reply to this email. And the whole idea is that I don't have to open my system. Using my day-to-day tools, I still have my system there, reading the data and allowing me to make smarter decisions. As you can see through this little clip as well, this is fully available even within the Office 365 mail. But we've now addressed our emails. What we can do is we can now hop into Wiise.
Thanks, Chris. Hello there, it's David here. It's great to see how Wiise works within Outlook and Office 365 Mail. Not only is this time-saving, but it really is effortless. I need my customer or supplier details, and they are there. Everyone lives in Outlook Mail. Having Wiise seamlessly integrated makes our lives so much easier.
Thanks, David. Now, this is Wiise. Wiise has a landing dashboard that aims to give you a clear illustration of your workload and priorities the moment you log in to your business solution. And the whole idea is that you're accessing this through a URL. So you just simply use this URL with your username and password, and you're able to access your Wiise business solution on any internet browser, on any computer. The whole idea is that you have easy navigation, as I do right now, being able to access any regular areas you would need to process in through what we call the navigation bar. Straight away, at the very top, we try and allow for a user to have all the regular processes that they would need to do on a regular basis, one click available. And with your sign-on, it can be that you use Office 365 single sign-on. Naturally, we can process any sales or purchase documents or even run any report or payments we would need to from the very top of our role center. So as well as being able to easily navigate to areas, such as, for instance, viewing my inventory, I can drill down into the items page right here and see all my items. This not only shows me the live inventory amounts I currently have, but it also uses our native integration with Power BI to publish dashboards I can see right here, allowing me to see the quantity that we've currently sold, the quantity that we currently have purchased on a month-to-month basis. And the whole idea with this layout is that it's a familiar design, as if you used Microsoft Excel. So the idea is that if you've ever used Microsoft Excel before, you know how to use and navigate through Wiise. Right here, I can see all the different images of my items that we sell, and as well as that, I can see the item attributes, categorize data that we can even analyze from an image and then populate for segment reporting on how our items vary within Wiise. From here as well, we also utilize what we would call Cortana Intelligence to provide out-of-the-box forecasting on these items. Here I can currently see that my Athens desk, even though we have a quantity of 4, we're actually forecasting for that quantity to drop on a regular basis over the next coming months. And this, if I look at the sales forecast of this item, is due to different sales amounts each month. And the whole idea is that directly here I could create a purchase order or a purchase invoice to actually fulfill the supply required for this demand. It straight away sends me to a purchase order, and as you can see here, it even says that I usually purchase other items that are out of stock from this vendor. Should I add them to this document? And I just one click, and they've all been added. The idea is you're able to discover information through Wiise just by highlighting an item like that. You're able to react to the data that you're illustrated through graphs and live data. And then with even there, it tries to make associations with who you transact with so that your inventory has full clarity and availability illustrated to you. Now, we were all able to do all that just from drilling down onto the item list page itself. But as well as being able to intelligently process, we try to give clarity within Wiise. Right here, you can see the sales this month are overdues amounts as well. And this is currently being shown to me as a priority. We knew that there were overdue amounts with that earlier customer, and I can drill down and I can see all of those overdue amounts. From here, I could drill down to that sales document. And the idea is that I can proactively look to re-invoice our friends at Recloud. I just one-click email, and then you can see that not only are we able to resend this invoice and have that attachment and email message included, but we're able to use a click-to-pay solution. Now, this allows for your customers to receive a click-to-pay image like so, where they just one click, and they be sent to a payment portal like this. Here you can see it reads the invoice number, the overall outstanding amount, and the due date. And this is completely secured and powered by the Commonwealth Bank. You just one click to pay, and the customer enters in their credit card details like so. The whole idea is that it's secured by MasterCard, and it's powered by Simplify Commerce. This allows you to receive payment directly from your customer in a much easier fashion.
Thanks, Chris. The Simplify tool really means that it's easier for customers to pay Wiise users. The stress of receivables is lessened. This really means cash flow is flowing easier. Can't wait to see more.
And the whole idea is that it's aiming to assist you with your accounts receivable by proactively giving your customers a tool so that they can one-click pay you for the invoices that they're due, making it easier on them. Right underneath here, we have what we call the activity tiles. I can see all of my workload, whether it's sales, purchase, payments, or even tasks that other users within Wiise can assign to me. I currently have no tasks, so I can even navigate down. And the whole idea is that while the very top of your Wiise Role Center has one-click access to processing and navigating through Wiise, as you move down, you have more of what we would call insights. This allows you to be set up in a much easier fashion within Wiise, but it also allows you to get insightful intelligence from cloud analytics as well as that reporting tools, all available out of the box with Wiise. Straight here, we make it so that when you start with Wiise, it really is plug and play. You simply click on whatever task you need to, and it allows you to set up that different area within Wiise so that you don't have to navigate around. You just one click, it allows you to set up your bank account. One click, it allows you to set up your reporting. Dimensional tags are a way that we can categorize the data you have within Wiise without having to expand your chart of account, thereby allowing you to have categorization within the data and segmenting it so that you can slice and dice transactions. For instance, if that sale that we made before was against our Sydney North Cost Centre, that would roll up into the Sydney total, New South Wales total, and as well as that, the Australian total, so that we have hierarchical reporting available out of the box with Wiise. If you need a bit more information on what dimensional tagging might be appropriate, there are plenty of different types out there that might suit any business. Non-for-profits regularly use fund source so they can track what grants, donations, and funds they have across their cost centers, and as well as that, whatever service types they might provide. So they are able to slice and dice their data, but also report on the receivables and payables and cash flow movement. As well as that, we give you the ability to see any information we publish from our Wiise website directly within Wiise itself. If you want to read any one of our blogs, or if you want to see what new information comes through with each update, please feel free to click out on the Wiise information panel. Underneath, we see all the different areas that we have for business assistance, as well as that insightful processing. If you don't even need to see these areas regularly, what you can do is you can even personalize your role center so that we can choose to simply hide this, 2 panes like so, and save our personalization. It's important to note that we can clear our personalization and see those 2 panes whenever you want. Further insights are things such as business assistance, the regular reports that Wiise believes a business would need to see. I can interact with the data so that I can even drill down onto this graph itself. If I select a graph, I can see the fact that while we have all these customers here, we even have Selgorian, the customer we interacted with before. I can drill down and even see the sales history that we saw from within Outlook earlier. We can see there on the sales order that we created, as well as that we can see their statistical data. And we can even see that the amounts owed has dropped. So they have paid the invoice we sent them earlier. And naturally, tools like that simplify payment service aimed at click-to-pay capabilities could be set up right here within the dashboard, as well as that bank fees established for any one of the many bank accounts you might be having within your business solution. Just one click if it's Commonwealth Bank or another account, or even contact Commonwealth Bank to investigate their various products and services directly within Wiise. Whether it's car and equipment financing, commercial lending, or having a merchant facility set up for your FPOS solutions, it's all available to be inquired directly within this Commonwealth Bank pane. And underneath here, you have various different ways of seeing reporting data. For instance, earlier we looked at how you could proactively address cash flow needs by sending out a click-to-pay service with your invoices. Here we can see our live cash flow data, where we can see all these receivables, payables, visibly like so. We can even interact with the data itself. As you can see here, I actually have Cortana Intelligence looking at the cash flow forecast and making additional insights on what they're seeing. I drill down and it's predicting payables as well as making corrections on both my payables and receivables. The whole idea is you have a much more intelligent forecast provided to you, and this is what is included with your subscription to Wiise. Yes, you can see financial performance graph that you could design yourself the same way as you would with an Excel pivot table, but you could even see your trial balance and favorite accounts illustrated to you directly as such. The whole idea is you don't need to go down to the chart of accounts, run reports to do your accounting, even if you had to run reports on a regular basis. Not only are there over 250 reports available with Wiise, but you can schedule for these reports to land on your Role Center dashboard like so, on your report inbox. This is just a quick look at the way that you can access Wiise and all the insights and clarity that we try to bring to our users. But it's important to note that while we've been doing this, we've been accessing it through an internet browser. That could be any internet browser on any computer, but we are also available on the Microsoft apps on both the Apple, Microsoft, and Android app stores. This allows you to utilize Wiise on tablet and phone devices, all included with your subscription to Wiise, aiming to provide you a truly cloud mobile solution. As well as this, there's plenty that we did not cover today. Advanced inventory control, distribution, job costing, service management, manufacturing, and even an inbuilt payroll solution suited for the Australian markets. The whole idea is that these features are available to our customers across our three packages, aiming to give them features and functionality to suit their needs both today and tomorrow. But I think that's all my time. Thank you very much, everyone, for taking the time out of your day.